back for the next part of my Resident Evil walkthrough. We're getting very close to the end of Jill's playthrough. I'm going to take back out my handgun. And oops. I'm going to take out the fuel canteen. Nice. Critical headshots. Oh shit. Bastard. Whoa. So it's probably got about one more use in it. So an ammo disc here. Another one. Which we need to save Chris. So now we can head in here. Alright. X-ray here. X-ray here. You want to put these in alphabetical order. You'll see this one says Alex Bichette. I'm going to put Clark David here, and then it goes Ed Fisher, and Gail Holland. So now, oops, I did not mean to do that. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, so now, if you look at each one, we'll kind of show you like different well, if you look here, it'll show you like where everything is, lungs, blah 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 blah. So now go over here and hit this switch, and now parts of it are glowing red. So you can use this and see which parts are glowing red, and it'll be the colon, esophagus, and the lungs and the liver, I think. But anyways, you take the first letter from each and it'll spell out cell. Here we find a file, researcher's letter, June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I am teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass. But if it has turned out that you are, now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded that password into an X-ray picture, a röntgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John, Ada. And that is referring to Ada Wong from Resident Evil 2 and 4 and 6, Damnation, she's been in quite a few Resident Evil titles. Find 2 green herbs here. There's a dagger here. V-Act Researcher's Note. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Here there's a first aid box, and here there's a battery pack. Gives us 1 green herb, which I'm going to combine with that one. And then we can get on this computer here. Log in as John. Oops. Apparently Jill can't type. Password Ada. And here we put in cell. Oops. I don't know why I went the wrong way. So now this door is unlocked. Shoot. My bad. We're actually gonna make a quick trip to the item box. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna go back down here. Actually, can go through this door. Down here, there is a security system passcode transmission device. Use the MO disc on it. to Sanitation Division from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax or to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern: more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern: our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern: there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and S.T.A.R.S. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Alright. So, take this slide filter here. I'm just going to leave those flame rounds there, honestly, because I don't think I'm really going to use the grenade launcher again, as much fun as it is. Alright, so in here, you can use there's a film here. I'll show you all of their BOWs. Cerberus, Neptune, Hunter, and the Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group Development Staff. Use the filter on it. You can see William Birkin, Annette Birkin, and Albert Wesker there. You get 8462. And there's another MO disc here. And there is a key here. And you can view Kenneth's film here.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
It's also a first aid spray, but I have a full inventory. And I'm trying to make this my second to last video. And I have a bunch of healing items, so I'm gonna leave it there. But if you need it, then it is there. Just have to run back really quick. And grab final ammo disc. Discard that key. We go to a safe room. Here's another first aid spray. Some grenade rounds. What I'm gonna do is take out the shotgun now. Whoa. And I'm going to head into this boiler room area. We're going to be coming up against a new enemy type, the Chimera. So get ready, because they can be... Whoa. There's going to be quite a few of them in here. I think that's all of them. Take the fuel supply capsule. We're gonna head in here really quick. here, there's another terminal. And a battery pack. Body bag lies on a simple bed. Date indicated on the bag is quite old. Alright, now head back out. And over here is a refueling device for this capsule that we have. Once you have this, it'll tell you that the main ingredient is nitro compound. Running can make you explode. Like, don't run. You don't even want to fire your weapon, really. Seriously. That's why it's very important to burn all the zombies in this area, because you don't want them to get back up once you have this. Just to make it easier, I would use the D-pad, the directional pad, because then you just automatically walk. You don't have to try to half push the analog. But that's up to you. Set the capsule into place. Now we're going to go through this door. Damn it. And we found the last transmission device. Yay! Right here is the lab's self-destruct mechanism. It's huge, but we don't want to mess with that right now, or really at all. Whoa. Fucked him up. Start up the main elevator. What up, bitch? And I actually just remembered that I left a file unread upstairs. And part of my walkthrough is I'm trying to show you every file and read every file, so I'm going to run back and get that really quick. Will not take very long. Kind of have to go back that way anyway. Not all the way back there, but... It's kind of a boring file too, but hey. Alright, so right here, I believe. Oh, there's a map here. Who really cares about maps, though? Right here, there's a file, Security Protocols, Level 1, Heliport, for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Basement Level 1, Passage to Heliport / entry is prohibited and was accompanied by a consultant researcher or the Chief of Security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator / the elevator stops during emergencies. Basement Level 2. Visual data room / for use by the Special Research Division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Basement Level 3. Prison / sanitation division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, or A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. The triple lock door / entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to the headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals / use and access of the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Basement Level 4. Regarding the progress of Tyrant after the administration of T-Virus. Illegible hereafter. Alright, I might as well pick this up. gonna go check on Chris real quick.
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing though.
No sightseeing though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go sightseeing real quick. Alright, so the next video will be the final boss video and the end of this walkthrough. I'm going to take out the Magnum and the Magnum rounds, and then I'm going to stock up on all the herbs that I can carry. Actually, just in case I leave one space open, because we will need one space open. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save my game. Better safe than sorry. And I'm going to end this part here. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon.